Just about 2 o'clock. I'm waiting on a load of oranges to get here. 7 pallets. And I'm the last one here, so I'll have to be the one to unload it. And I haven't used a forklift in, well, I mean, like I used one maybe like recently in the last couple months, last couple years, whatever, but like use it a really long time. My dad's like, you remember how to use a forklift, right? I'm like, I'll figure it out. I don't remember, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, kind of a crazy day. Like I said earlier this morning, one of our drivers got stuck in Mexico. He sent us a picture of his truck, literally the back, his axle like disintegrated. I don't know. So he has a home in Mexico. That's where he was for Thanksgiving. He's still there. So my brother Austin had to come in. He helped pack and load the trucks, and we got it all in the big truck and the big van, and you know, which again, we know that we can do 2 vehicles. It's a lot of work for those 2 drivers versus splitting it into 3, you know, easier routes, which is what we usually do on Mondays. But with that being said, plans have changed. So as of yesterday, I was supposed to go to the movies today with Jacob. For those who may not know, Sierra and Jacob did end up breaking up. But they're still friends, and he's still in her life, just not as a couple, not in a relationship. They still go to the movies together, they still, you know, talk, but ultimately just different paths in life. With that being said, Jacob joined the Navy. He ships off on Thursday. So this is our last little hoorah. Him and Sierra went to dinner last night, kind of a birthday thing. They had a drink together, went and saw a movie together. And him and I were gonna go see a movie today. We're gonna go and reschedule that to tomorrow because today my brother needs me to pick up his daughter Victoria, my niece Victoria. He was obviously bummed about it. He's like, I'm sorry I hate to ask. I said, dude, don't ever worry about asking. I don't mind doing it at all. I'm happy to help, and it gives me an excuse to see my niece, which I don't get to see enough. So yeah, we're basically just chilling until this load gets here, and then we'll go and we'll pick up Victoria from school, take her home, and then I will go home. So everything's just getting shifted and moved around. But because we now have a 4:15 movie date with Jacob tomorrow, instead of doing East Valley customers tomorrow, which is what kind of my plan was, I'm gonna shift and do some centrally located customers so that I have, you know, time to get home, go to the gym, and then be ready to go at the movies by 4:15. So now we just wait for this truck to arrive. And technically it's 2 o'clock. Technically we're closed. Technically I should be gone. But my dad committed to this load, and so now we have to wait for the load whenever the guy gets here. And according to my dad, he should have already been here. Whatever that means. I'm pretty sure I've shown you guys this setup before, but this is the this Altura photo monopod that I have. I actually have 3 of these. 2 of them, Cade gave me one, but I've got 3 of these, like the pods and the sticks themselves. It's telescopic, right? This is the Pocket 3's adapter here that screws on, and then the camera just attaches to the top of it. And that's the Pocket 3's tripod base. So I keep this in my sling bag. It breaks down really, really small. And so I always have essentially a tripod with me at all times. I should really do a what's in my camera bag for you guys. Hell, let's do that right now, actually. We got time to kill.
Okay, so as I said, this is the monopod, telescopic, and by itself, it's pretty small. It's maybe 10 inches, give or take, and it fits perfectly in my sling bag. I bought this back in San Francisco when we visited Chuck and Amy on that road trip. I love it, and so it fits perfectly in there, zips up nicely, and then I usually put my Pkwy camera bag right along the side of it. So those two go in there nice like that. And then kind of underneath off to the side, I have my Osmo Nano, right? And that I just put that in a little sunglass bag like this so it doesn't get scratched. And then in the other bag, it's where I put my accessories. So I've got the chest mount magnet that I was wearing this morning. And oh, by the way, we found my suction cup mount. I lost this thing like a month ago. It was in Bryce's car. I knew it. I knew the last time I used it was in Bryce's car, and I looked, but I didn't find it. And Bryce found it last night behind his passenger seat. I don't know how it got there, but I'm so happy that I found this because this thing was like $35 if I wanted to replace it. And I was like, oh, plus shipping and handling. So it would have been closer to 50. But I was like, do I really want to that bad? Anyway, I usually keep the DJI base on the bottom of the camera, and just I kind of carry the camera around like that. And I try to do that more often because then like the camera always has the tripod base, so I can like set it down and be hands-free more often than not. Which I do a lot of handheld. Obviously, that's my bread and butter. But I try to do more locked-off shots when I can, just because I think I personally like that better than always having handheld. Handheld is nice when we're moving. Handheld's nice when I want to take you through a scene or give what I'm talking about is more intense. But anytime I have an opportunity to sit the camera down, I try to take advantage of that. So anyway, that's my sling. In the front pocket here, I just got a flashlight, a couple Paleo Valley beef sticks, but I kind of leave that open for like things I want to get to quickly. So if I ever put like cables or batteries or stuff like that, it goes in the front, whereas the main compartment is always has the standard stuff, the camera equipment in there. So yeah, I started carrying this with me pretty much on a regular basis now. There's a few things that go in and out depending on where I'm going. Like I said, I'll bring like a battery pack or charging cables, that sort of thing. Especially now that my iPhone uses USB-C, which is the same thing that the Pkwy does. It's kind of nice to have. All right, I'll close up when I'm done. Oh man, what a freaking day, dude. It's 4:30. I'm just now leaving the warehouse. The guy was there so late. I emailed the people. I was like, yeah, no, we close at 2. If you can't deliver by 2, then just push it for the next day. And if you can't, then I guess we can't take your load, because we ain't doing that again. And my dad's done that a couple times where he's waited for a load, like not knowing exactly when it was going to show up. And I'm like, yeah, it's not fair for any of us. We start our day so damn early. There's no reason we should be there this late. And now we have the hour drive home. Brutal. In the sun beating on our face the entire drive. It's gonna be great. Can't wait. But hey, we got the Nano back, and I'm not even using the suction cup mount because it's so far away. Like, this camera is so damn wide. I almost like wish I could mount the Pocket 3. I'm sure I can. I know there's like suction cup mounts to that. The Nano is just so nice. But anyway, this is on my visor. I'm using the little clip visor, and it looks pretty good. Other than my forehead being twice the size it normally is, because it's just like stretched. You know, it's like one of those mirrors, right? Objects in the mirror may appear further than they really are. Your forehead may appear larger than it really is. So I'll be getting home about 5:30, which means my night's pretty much over. By the time I get home, Tiffany will be home, and it's just straight to, cooking dinner, eating dinner, shower. I won't have any orders to put in, which is nice, because Tuesday's a light night. I've offloaded 2 or 3 people that ordered on Tuesdays. That's the majority of the people that I still have to get to is the East Valley. 2, 3, 4 customers that need to be onboarded, and then our big chain will be the last ones we do. And I plan on just really hitting it hard this week and just finishing up all their order guides and getting it all, ready to go, so I can just go wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Because realistically, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, instead of me asking them, it's more like, hey, are you going to be in? I'm in the area. Can I, stop by? I got one customer that hasn't responded to my text or my email, which I don't understand. I've had a couple customers like that. They just don't respond. I'm like, you literally just placed an order. I responded to you saying, order received. Oh, by the way, is there a day I can stop in? Or I shot a text message, which, people come and go. This guy may not be there anymore, but the guy that emailed the order in, I literally responded to his email. And that's another thing I've realized with a lot of these people that I got on to email ordering, a couple years ago when I first came on board. They don't use their email. They literally just use it to order, and then they don't ever respond to emails. I'll reply to their email with a question, and they don't respond. So I have to text them, and then they'll respond with a text message. I'm like, you responded in seconds. What? People just don't check their emails. And I get it. I have 5 email addresses. I get behind on my emails. It happens. I get it. But I still see them. I see the notifications pop up going, oh, okay. And, so if something important comes up or something that catches my eye, I'm on top of it. If you send an order via email and you happen, maybe they don't see notifications. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Either way, this app is just going to solve some of those problems. Hopefully. I got one guy who's not using the app at all. He's using the web, so he doesn't get any. He won't get any notifications. He won't get any alerts. So that's kind of sucky. But 2 guys that don't use apps. One's using the web app on his phone, right? So the web version on his phone, and the other one's using the web app on the computer. So, oh well. I don't have to put the order in, which is still a win. He puts the order in now, so that's a good thing. Anyway, Tiff sent me a link to what she's gonna make for dinner. I don't remember what it was. Something hot chicken, like a hot chicken wrap or hot chicken gyro or something. I don't know. I'm hungry. Sounds good. I'll eat it. Oh, finally home. And what do I find? My lovely wife in the kitchen making some sweet potatoes. And the ground beef. And some broccoli. And she asked me to bring home some avocados, but she was afraid that I'd forget. So she brought one herself. Look at mine. Look how much bigger mine are. Yeah. And we have some hot honey, because we are going to make hot honey stuffed sweet potatoes. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, we're just putting the honey all over it.
That's what I'm doing. I don't know.
Wow. That does not seem like your style. I like it.
It's getting all of interest here.
I love it. There we go.
Yours isn't as pretty as mine.
Cause I know yours is definitely prettier.
Was.
But I just kind of threw it all in there. You're all nice and portioned. Also, look at Tiff's new knives. Black Friday special. It's about 9 p.m. Just wrapping the night up here on the couch. Tiff's already in bed. I put my orders in. I imported all the footage up until this point on the computer. Had a couple of pieces of my cheesecake for my birthday. Speaking of birthdays, it's baby's birthday today. She's 14. Isn't that crazy? She's 14. That means Bryce was 4 when we got her, which is just crazy. But then again, it puts things in perspective. That's the year I started the daily vlogs. Just, a month or two prior to that. Sierra got her this pink hippo for her birthday. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. Tomorrow, Tuesday, I plan on going to see the movie with Jacob. Looking forward to that. And saying goodbye. And yeah, should be a good day, but it'll probably be another long one. So we'll see you then.